I think that we have to take a moment to recognize this radiant crowd, this beautiful crowd that we have tonight. Don't you think?
I agree.
I think so. You should give yourselves a round of applause looking that good tonight. Showing up, Beckley. You know, and each person, each face in this audience holds a story, and every smile a journey. And together, we create a tapestry of dreams that inspire and ignite our community. So here is to you, Beckley, tonight, where every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of passion, and every gaze reflects the sparkle of possibility. Zach and I are honored to be presenting the Hometown Legend Award to you this evening.
Thank you, Heather. Jay told me one thing is I have to eat this mic or you guys can't hear me, so I will do my best. Our hometown legend exemplifies the essence of the community through their global success and local pride. They use their platform and influence to bring positive attention not to self, but to the people in their hometown by supporting local causes, organizations, and initiatives that have contributed to the community's well-being. They have inspired admiration and connection among the community members through their achievements and have given back and made a lasting impact on their hometown's legacy. Envelope, please.
And the winner, of course, is our very own Bill Withers. Accepting on his behalf are his son Todd Withers and longtime friend Michael Lipton with the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Bill. We hope you're looking down on us on this lovely day.
Hello, hi. Let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. Hi, I'm Todd Withers. How is everyone? Hello. Hi. Wanted to just give some acknowledgments and thank yous. Number one, to Mayor Rob Rapold. Number two, to the President and the Chief Executive Officer of the Beckley-Raleigh County Chamber of Commerce, Michelle Rodolini. Number three, to Miss Martha Evans Montgomery, Class A of my father's, who helped the Chamber of Commerce get in touch with my mother in California. The City of Beckley, number four, Bill Withers Memorial Fund, the Beckley Area Foundation, and Cole Heritage Authority, who are working to bring a statue in Plaza to recognize my father for his contributions to the world through music. Number five, Bishop Frederick Hightower, whom I've just met, the artist and sculptor who is memorializing my father's image in sculpture. Number six, Denny, a DJ, Morgan Jr., and his wife Annie, who spearheaded the fundraiser for the historical marker across from Stratton High School. Number seven, and finally, Michael Lipton, the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame, who's been a longtime friend of the Withers family. My father left Raleigh County, West Virginia for the last time in 1956 when he enlisted in the United States Navy and served for 9 years until his honorable discharge in 1965, before moving to Los Angeles in 1967 to try his hand in the music business. After a lifetime career as a singer, songwriter, and music producer, he during those years, he spent the rest of his life in Los Angeles County before he passed away, of course, in 2020. But he did come back to West Virginia, and we certainly all came back. When my sister and I were children, believe it or not, we drove across country in the summers of 1982 and 1990. That first trip in a Volvo station wagon and the second one in an Astro van. Gosh, yes. That actually came out of my father doing a Chevrolet commercial. And we, of course, stopped in Raleigh County to visit, mainly at that point, friends. It's because by then most of our family had to leave West Virginia. I really do remember how beautiful it was from back then. And certainly over, the decades, my father came back to West Virginia to humbly accept what my father would refer to as honorees, if he were still alive. I certainly remember coming back here when I was in elementary school in 1985 when my father accepted a Distinguished West Virginia Award. And then, of course, my father was inducted into the inaugural class of the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame in 2007. And backtracking a bit, my father received an honorary doctorate from the now former Mountain State University that was here in Beckley in Raleigh County, and an honorary doctorate from West Virginia University in 2017. In addition, actually, we were Raleigh County residents, actually. My parents owned a house actually right over here in Glade Springs in the unincorporated area of Daniels on Mountain Laurel Road for several years. Since my father died in 2020, I can honestly say that our family's been humbled by all of the unlimited and overwhelming love and appreciation from supporters of my father's music worldwide. And as a family, we're still trying to protect my father's legacy and hopefully to bring his music to more generations of fans. On behalf of my mother, Marcia, my sister Corey, and myself, I thank everyone here so much for honoring my father and for giving him this Hometown Legend Award. We're all truly honored. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi there. My name is Michael Lipton, and I'm the director of the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame. When I first started the Hall of Fame almost 20 years ago, I didn't know. We assembled a board. We had no idea what we were doing. We knew that if you do something like that, you have to have inductees. You have to have ceremonies. I did know that I wanted to cover all genres of music because personally, I think that's one of the things that's interesting about West Virginia. It's things that people don't know. So, in fact, we just inducted Calvin Simon from Beckley and Fuzzy Haskins from McDowell County as they were two of the co-founding members of Parliament Funkadelic. Anyhow, we came up with a list of 10 inductees for the first ceremony in 2007, and I'm just going to read you these names, and it's quite, it's really an incredible list. Leon Chu Berry, George Crumb, Hazel Dickens, Little Jimmy Dickens, Johnny Johnson, Clark Kessinger, Molly O'Day, Blind Alfred Reed, Billy Ed Wheeler, and Bill Withers. That's really an incredible list that spans almost every genre of music. Thanks. So then we set about to, okay, how do we even do this? Where do we start? So we said, okay, well, I think Bill Withers is the biggest fish, so we're going to try and contact him and see if he would come back to accept this award. And already, Bill had had many, many honors and awards and lots of recognition. So we really didn't know how this would be received. So somehow we got, I don't know, his phone number, I guess. Anyhow, I called him up and explained what we were doing, and I said, would you be willing to come back to accept this award? And he didn't hesitate for a moment, and he said, I wouldn't miss it for the world. And it tells you a couple of things right there. Number one, it says something about Bill Withers, but it also says something about being recognized in your home state, no matter how much recognition and accolades you've gotten from other places. And that's something that we kind of took to heart, and it helped us move forward. And it's been an honor to get to know Bill and Marcia and Todd and Corey, and they've been very helpful and supportive in many, many ways. And one thing I did realize early on is Bill was a very wise man, and he could see the big picture, and he could say more in a sentence or two than most can say in a chapter. And so we did a documentary called West Virginia, My Home, Music in the Mountain State. And we interviewed lots of folks, many of the people I just read off to you. And we spent a lot of time with Bill, and he was, in addition to being a very smart and wise person, he could also be quite a rascal. And sometimes when he knew what we wanted him to say, he just didn't say it. And so I think we interviewed him for like 3 hours, and I came away thinking, did we even get anything we can use? And we listened to everything back, and there's one quote that I'm going to read you, and we ended the film with it. And every time we have a ceremony, I read this quote because I think it's incredibly important, and I think it's one of the most prescient observations you can have, and not only about West Virginia, if I can see this here. For me, that's what I said. Sorry. The challenge is to get young people who grow up in places like West Virginia to take the limits off of themselves and realize that there's no magic that somebody else has in the world that they don't. They're just people. And man, that's a lot. So I think those words are incredibly important, and I think that one of the things we do at the Hall of Fame is to try and communicate that to everybody, but especially kids. So we are putting together one of those tribute records where we get other people to do an artist's songs, and we've been working on the one for Bill for a long time, way back when we had Nat Reese do a song. And so I was talking to Marcia, and I said, are there any songs that you would like us to include? And she sent a list back, and there was one song that I hadn't heard. It was called West Virginia. And I said, I don't know that song. And she said, well, Bill wrote it before I even knew him, and he never recorded it. But if you guys want to do it, you are welcome to. Which is, hey, it's a lot of responsibility. And so we just recorded it about 2 weeks ago, and we're going to do it for you tonight. And the person that I asked to sing the song is someone whose trajectory is similar to Bill's. His name is John Ellison, and he's a native of Montgomery, and then he grew up in McDowell County. And we inducted him into the Hall of Fame in 2015, largely on the strength of him writing the song, Some Kind of Wonderful. And John's become a good friend, and we do a lot of shows with him. So we're going to bring John Ellison up. Please welcome him. And also Jupy Little. He's the drummer for our band, the Carpenter Ants. And the song is called Mama, West Virginia.
said it all. Since I saw you last, since I moved away, my face is older, my hair is thinner. I moved out to LA. Since I last saw you, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, I made some money, got a nice place to stay. But the moment I married, I'm gone away. Since I last saw you, since I last saw you, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia. Since this lady is gone, hoping I'll come back home one day. She said the day is always open, hoping I'll come back someday. Since I last saw you, 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 Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia. Mama, West Virginia, Virginia, Virginia. Mama, West Virginia, Virginia, Virginia. Mama, West Virginia, Virginia, Virginia. Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia. West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia, Mama, West Virginia.
So that was really kind of the debut of that song. Nobody's ever heard it yet.
For those of you who do not know it, I'm going to say this really quick. The song that we're going to do right now is a song I wrote in 1967. First group to record it was my group called Soul Brother 6 from Rochester, New York. The song is called Some Kind of Wonderful. This song has been recorded to date by 74 artists, making it one of the most recorded songs in music history. Right now we're going to do it for you. Do it in E. I don't need whole lots of money. I don't need a big fine car. I got everything that a man could want. I got more than I could ask for. I don't have to run around. I don't have to stay out all night. 'Cause I've got a sweet, sweet loving woman, and she knows just how to treat me right. Now my baby, she's alright. See my baby, she's out of sight. Don't you know that she is some kind of wonderful? Yes, she is some kind of wonderful. My baby, some kind of wonderful. Yes, she is. Now when she holds me in her arms, sets my soul on fire. Ooh, when my baby kisses me, heart becomes filled with desire. When she wraps her loving arms around me, drives me out of my mind. is some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby, some kind of wonderful. Now let me tell you one more thing. Now is there anybody got a sweet little woman like mine? Gotta be somebody got a sweet little woman like mine. Tell me now, can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? Can I get a witness? I said, can I get a witness? I said, I'm talking about my baby. Some kind of wonderful. Y'all sing it. Come on. Baby. Some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. Some kind of wonderful. Talking about my baby. Some kind of wonderful. Sometimes I want to scream because it's some kind of wonderful. She's some kind of wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you all very much, and thanks to the Beckley Chamber of Commerce for doing what they're doing, and it's an important thing. It's just music, but it's really more.